Hey everyone, welcome back to Corporate Decoder, the place where we try to make sense of the financial world, and today we're diving into something a little different, a Form 8K, which is like a company's urgent announcement to the world, and this one for First Real Estate Investment Trust of New Jersey, Inc. might just give us a peek behind the curtain on a Tuesday. So what's the big news happening on this September day in 2025? Well, the company is telling us about their operating results for the quarter that ended July 31, T1st of 2025. This is essentially their most recent performance update and it's being released to the public. The main ticket item here is the announcement of their financial results. Companies use these reports to share how they're doing financially, like how much money they made and what their expenses were. It's like getting a doctor's report for the company's health. And the specific document that contains these results is attached as an exhibit labeled Exhibit 99.1. Think of it as the company's official press release that details their performance. So all the juicy financial details are inside that press release. Now, while this filing tells us about their performance, it also has standard company information. For instance, it confirms their primary place of business and how to contact them. It's important to remember that this document is a factual report of events and disclosures, not a marketing brochure. We also see here that their common stock is traded and it looks like it has a par value of just 1 cent. Par value is a very small, often symbolic value assigned to a stock, and it's not usually related to the stock's market price. It's more of a legal or accounting detail. Interestingly, there's also mention of preferred stock purchase rights. These are often included in a company's structure as a way to protect against hostile takeovers. They can give existing shareholders the right to buy more stock at a discount if a certain triggering event happens, like someone buying a large chunk of the company without their approval. And when we talk about their finances, the currency being used here is the US dollar, which is pretty standard for a company based in the United States. The mention of shares here signifies that we're talking about the actual units of ownership in the company, how many pieces of the pie are available. Let's dig a little deeper into what this means for investors and what we can infer from this filing. The fact that they are releasing their operating results on an 8K means it's a significant update, and they want to make sure everyone who needs to know knows immediately. Usually more detailed financial information is found in longer reports like 10Qs or 10Ks, but this 8K tells us that the most recent earnings highlights are out. So the key takeaway is that the management of First Real Estate Investment Trust of New Jersey, Inc. has put out their performance numbers for the quarter ending in July of 2025. This is the crucial information we need to assess how the company has been doing in the period leading up to this report. Now, of course, without the actual press release itself being included in this specific text snippet, we can't see the actual dollar amounts or the percentage changes. But we know where to look. We'd be looking for things like revenue, profits, any changes in their assets or debts, and how their investments are performing. In the world of real estate investment trusts or REITs, we typically focus on metrics like funds from operations, which is a measure of cash flow specific to REITs. We'd also be looking at occupancy rates, rental income, and how well they are managing their properties and leases. Are rents going up or down? Are more of their properties filled with tenants? Or are vacancies increasing? These details tell us if the company is growing its income stream or facing challenges. The statement also mentions that actual results may differ materially and be adversely affected by such factors as market and economic conditions, longer than anticipated lease-up periods. This is a standard disclaimer that companies include to manage expectations. It's essentially saying that while they're reporting these results, there are external factors that could change things in the future. Think of it as acknowledging that the weather can affect even the best laid plans. Then they point us to their other filings like the 10K, which is their annual report, and 10Q, which is their quarterly report for more detailed information on these risks. This tells us that this 8K is a snapshot, and for the full picture, we need to look at those more comprehensive documents. Looking at the overall picture here, this filing on September 12th, 2025 is essentially the company saying, here are latest numbers, pay attention. The fact that it's a Form 8K means it's important enough to announce promptly. So to sum it up, First Real Estate Investment Trust of New Jersey, Inc. has informed the market of its latest financial performance. The core of this announcement is the release of their operating results for the quarter ending July 31st, 2025, with the full details available in an attached press release. They're also reminding us of potential risks that could impact their future performance and pointing us to other SEC filings for more in-depth information. In my opinion, the company appears to be following standard reporting procedures by issuing this 8K to announce key financial information shortly after the quarter ends. Without the actual numbers from the press release, it's hard to make a definitive judgment on their performance. However, the inclusion of standard risk factors is a good sign that they are being transparent about the challenges they face in the real estate market. The really important thing is to go and read that Exhibit 99-month press release to see the actual financial figures. Are they growing? Are they shrinking? Are they meeting expectations? This filing is the starting pistol for that deeper dive. What's your take on this announcement? Do you think this is a positive step for the company? Let us know your thoughts in the comments below. If you found this breakdown helpful, please give this video a thumbs up and subscribe to Corporate Decoder for more insights into the companies that shape our world. And don't forget to join our Discord community for even more discussions. The link is in the description. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you in the next video.